Yo, what up, there, people of the interwebs? It's that guy, and I'm trying to make breakfast. But I'm also looking for some apple cider vinegar, and there's none in my fridge. I keep forgetting to go online, or even just go and write it down on my to-do list to buy some ACV, because I need to rinse my head. I'm trying to fix some of that dandruff. It's a new day. It's a new story. It's the same life. And today's VEDA number 43 is going to be continued. So stay tuned, stay subscribed. The best in daily not content. Yo. Yo, come on, lay down. Lay back down. Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing? Shut up. Oh, while I'm at it, I'm gonna show you my dog's dreads, okay? So she's got this one here. She doesn't like that one being touched very much. Alright, what else you got, Jade? Come here. Lay over. Lay over here. There you go. Check this one out. What? Oh, this is a lock. This is a lock. Dog lock. How big that one is. Normally we cut them off, but lately we haven't been because I like the dreads on her. That's a free form. Look how big and flat it is. It's got some congos coming out of the sides here. Hey Jade, you're a dread. I don't even know it. Any other ones? Yeah, she's got one more here. Hey, and that's all. There was one behind her ear that would always grow, but that one hasn't showed up in a while. Hey girl. Dread girl. Speaking of dreads, this is my crown right now. I gotta go wash my head, to be honest. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm still using the bronzers, and it's actually almost done. I'm gonna have to re-up on the bronzers. And this is my head currently after a shower. After I've washed the Afro locks. After I've taken the plunge in shampoo. You can kind of see that, like, you know, some shit's forming, some shit's not. Still curly as shit though. And yeah, I mean, there's not much to it, but I washed it one time through. My head is tingling like a bitch right now. Sensations. But yeah, this is my hair after I wash it. What do you think? Most times you have to finish off your dreadlock blow dry with a quick shake. Shake it out. So yesterday I went grocery shopping to buy dinner for the week rather than spending money on dinner at work. And what I got was some salmon. I've been cooking this up myself, right? So I picked up salmon. A fresh fillet of salmon. I had one of those yesterday. Piece of steak. Bunch of broccoli. And I mean, I try to keep my cooking simple. So, a source of protein, a source of vitamin K, which is going to be like a really dark green, broccoli, kale, green beans, peas, whatever it may be. And then usually like a potato. And that's basically like it. I don't go too ham with my ingredients and stuff. I try to keep it simple. You know? Come on, go outside with it. You going outside with your bread? You gonna go outside with your bread? Go on. Normally she'll like take it and hide it somewhere. She'll dig up a hole and bury it. Save it for later. Yeah man, now I see everybody on YouTube making videos about smoothies. Let me show you how to make a mass smoothie. Now you see, first we start with some frozen fruit. Pineapple, strawberry, 4-fruit blend. You know, the big up the pineapple, strawberry, peach, pear. I'll put it all in a blender, the magic bullets. And we're gonna add some things here. We're gonna add some mango juice. You know, I really just grab anything I really want and put in the blender, you know. There's no real set ingredient. But I always put some yogurt, 2%, plain. You don't really need no flavor. You see, normally I have some sort of like flaxseed or wheat germ. But I'm not really have none of that today. So I may just keep it at the fruit and the yogurt. Well, I'll go and knock somebody home. I'm gonna scare them. Bah! Yow! It's laundry time. And to think that you guys think I don't cook for myself, I don't do my own laundry. Dog, you gotta be responsible on some sort of level in your daily life. So this is kind of exciting. I got an email with an invitation to the Field's 13th annual MMVA party in Toronto, and I just RSVP'd and +1. And basically this is a music video production company that they shoot a lot of music videos for artists, and they aired on Much Music here on Canada. And I got my start kind of in the industry with these guys. I did a lot of work for them years ago as like PAs, production assistants, behind the scenes photographer. I did do I did manage a production once for them. When I was on that route of becoming a producer, I did project management for them for one set. But I haven't been working with them over the past few years, but I still get these invitations to their party that they hold every year. I guess I'm still on the mailing list, so of course I'm gonna go. It's got free booze, free food, free swag, and just free everything. And so that should be a fun time to go and vlog as well. So this Sunday, you're gonna be coming with me to the MMVA official party for the Field production house. So someone was asking me on YouTube the other day on the Golf and Drone Things video about how much drones are. He wants to buy one. And let me break this down for you. Drones they range quite a bit, from low end to really high end. And starting off on the high end here, this drone, DJI Phantom 2, nowadays it will run you about $1,200. $1,000 at least, depending on the kit that you get. I mean, the drone itself alone is only about $800, but when you have like the gimbal down here, when you have extra batteries, when you have a monitor come with it, you know, it adds up a bit more. So I mean, this package was about $1,500 to be honest. Then you gotta buy a case. Like, it adds up pretty quick. But to my suggestion is that if you're looking to fly a drone, don't start with that one, because that one's too big. I started off with this one right here, actually. This one is called the Hubsan X4, and it's a nano drone, and basically this is the controller here, and this thing costs only 40 bucks, and it's perfect if you're a hobbyist looking to get into flying, but you don't want to spend, you know, hundreds if not thousands of dollars on a drone that does aerial photography. These things are great. You can crash them, and it's not that expensive to fix it or just replace it. So I bought this first in order to learn how to fly properly before my actual drone arrived, and thank God I did, because I crashed this one a lot more than I've crashed my big one. But there's actually another one here. Even if $40 is too much, you don't want to spend that. Third option I would suggest here is this thing. Sorry, this one is actually a micro drone. And this one here is a nano drone, and you can see the size difference in them. And basically, if you take off the protectors here, this is actually the world's smallest drone, believe it or not. And it does fly, it does work. Here is another one that you could buy. This one's only $20 that you can buy and learn how to fly. Mind you, the controller is so tiny compared to like this one, so it is actually harder to fly this one around than it is this one. So I would suggest going with the micro drone over the nano, but these ones are actually pretty cool to fly around and get used to it as well. But this one is definitely far better because this one is mainly for indoor use, only for indoor use. This one you can fly outside actually and still get pretty good height and distance on it. So yeah, basically this is the DJI Phantom, you know, $1,000, 40 bucks, 20 bucks. And those are the drones that I have at the moment. I'm on my way to work. I'm on my way to work. I don't have my mount with me today for the visor, so there's not gonna be much of a vlog on the job today, although I do have my J rolled up. I haven't even blazed yet today, and it's already 2:30. I don't gotta blaze every day right away. Like, sometimes I like to enjoy the morning without any weed, you know? For the most part, I normally don't blaze in the morning. I only wake and bake when I'm filming with you guys. Now you know. And just so you guys know, yes, I do drive stick. Bam, bam, bam. And we made it. We're here, Stony Creek. And I'm gonna go to this mom and pop coffee shop around the corner. Get a little coffee in my life. Look at this new park they built here beside my work. Pretty cool. Looks pretty good. That clock tower is never right on time though. It's never right. Sorry, I lied. It's right at least twice a day. Because even a broken clock is right twice a day. So I take it that they're closed, they're renovating, because look at the street. This street construction is killing the business, I take it. So they're taking the opportunity to renovate at the same time. Smart idea. So I gotta go to Tim Hortons now. You know, so Canada Day. Damn it! The truck's too loud. I'm so excited. I originally asked T-Mac to go to that industry jam with me, but he's busy with his wife-to-be, so I'm not going to bother them. But I did ask Kaja Raswile to go with me, and I haven't seen her in years, so it's actually good. It's going to be fun to catch up with her. And she's an actress, which is soon to be an actress, but model right now. She's a model, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be good. She's got a really good, bubbly character, so it'll be good to vlog with her for the day in Toronto. So I guess that'll be up for Monday morning. You guys can check out the MMVA industry party vlog.
beautiful in your dress. I love your hair like that. The way it falls on the side of your neck.
Broccoli, 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 broccoli. I bought some broccoli. I have broccoli for dinner with fish, broccoli and fish and rice. Voila, easy cooking fish, rice, broccoli, seasoned rice, and fish. Yeah. And that is that. I am done work for the night. And pretty easy day today actually. I gotta shoot a dance recital tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. So I will catch up with you guys when I get back in at the house.
The word for witchcraft is the Greek word pharmakeia, which means both taking drugs and also conjuring spirits, because sometimes people use drugs to contact the spirit world. So I just wanted to mention that, because not everyone that's a Bible-believing Christian may have heard all the nuances.
Okay, great. Thank you for that. Good feedback.
Yeah.
Do you have? Go ahead, Robert.
Yeah, no, I think, that your caller that just called in is absolutely right, and it's kind of why I always go back to what people's spiritual backgrounds are. And I was raised as an Orthodox Jew, and so anyone who's raised in the Orthodox religion, ghosts, demons, angels, all of those things are very real. They're just part of what you grow up with. And, the Old Testament does talk about, as well as the New Testament, not talking with the dead. And I hear that, and I agree that, it's supposed to be forbidden. Unfortunately, and part of human nature is the minute we're told not to do something, we want to do it. And intention, one of the great conversations I've had with Karen Dahlman, as we've talked about, is really intention. What are you trying to do? For people who believe all of these devices are awful and evil, I'm going to throw some numbers at you, which is they're kind of staggering. So Hasbro never really talks about sales figures, like most people don't, but they have said this. From 1967, the first full year Parker Brothers was making the Ouija board and was in production, to 2004, 13 million Ouija boards were sold worldwide. So 13 million, and that's just 67 to 2004. So imagine how many millions were made from 1890 to 2015, and especially with this movie and this huge...
Oh my gosh, and us talking about it and everything else.
Yeah.
That happens.
It's so... When you think about the millions and millions of Ouija boards that are out there, and then the real kind of stories where bad things have happened, it's so small comparatively, and I'm not diminishing those stories, because for some people the Ouija board has been tied to some bad things in their life, like they've had besides whatever else might be going on in their life, or mental conditions or whatever. But statistically, it's so small compared to the number of them that have been out there, but the generations that have been playing with them. And, like the caller called it and said, hey, if you're religious and this is against your religion and, you follow the Bible, stay away from it. No one's going to force you to play or do with any of these things. But if you do get into trouble and you feel like you have opened something up, the great part about it is so easy to get help, whether it's from your religious affiliation or whether it's from your local paranormal group.
So actually, in response to all that Ouija board talk just now, I believe I'm actually more so like nowadays I'm on the side of the Christian that was on the show there a moment ago. But from my spiritual background, I'm to be honest with you, my spiritual background, since like not Locs days, since day one of not Locs and stuff, would have been normally that of like you can contact it to get good spirits out of there, and I wouldn't have been so against it back back when I first started that divvying into this spirituality. But nowadays, I do believe that it actually is written in the Bible not to contact spirits of other realms, and it's mentioned that for a reason. It's to keep you safe. It's to keep your soul safe. And I think that people can get possessed, and especially people with mental disorders. So, for instance, I've never touched a Ouija board in my life, knowingly that my OCD could have tampered with my mentality with it after. Like, I would have been really susceptible to becoming obsessed with what happened during an incident with the Ouija board, or I could have been obsessed by the spirit, like, or with the spirit. Like, anything could have been obsessive point at that time with my OCD as a kid. So I still would never touch a Ouija board, and if I did see people in a room and they pull one out around me while I was like there or enjoying myself, like whatever was happening, to be honest with you, I would probably tell them not to do it, and being sporadic, I would probably like tip it over and get it out of there, you know, like try and like rid of it and try and ruin everybody's time, because I wouldn't care about if I'm the stickler that says, hey, this is not good, we shouldn't do it, and if everyone hates me for it, then I don't care, let them hate me, but at least I'm trying to help out a little bit. But in the end of it, I can't really tell nobody what to do and what not to do. But my suggestion is where it lays, and I think that Ouija boards are just too much. And it's the same with this whole Charlie thing that's going on YouTube right now. Another form of spiritual connections or contacting spirits, and I'm not going to do it, but I have seen a video. Like, I saw a video of someone trying it after I heard the Vigilant Christian talking about not to coincide with this pharmakia, this witchcraft in a sense. And actually, well, it is witchcraft trying to contact spirits like this, and it's just not something that's good for your soul in the long run. There's nothing good that can come out of it, you know. You're just solving your curiosity for the moment, but if something does arise from it, you probably won't be prepared for the outcome, and you're going to be scared, and you're going to put it away and never do it again. So what's the point in really messing around with it to begin with? Naskanaminski? Now, what I'm really about to do right about now is roll up a joint and go schmuck it. Because I'm in that kind of a mood. I mean, kind of hungry a little bit too. Probably make a snack. But all in all, tonight, there's not much going on. You see, normally I would come back and play Destiny with T-Mac. But as of lately, he's not been on because Destiny is a bit of like in the dumps, because after the expansion, I guess there's not too much to do anymore on there. So you notice a lot of people not on there as much. But I still play it. I still have fun on that game. Why not? It took me a while to get into it, opposed to when I surprisingly, like, when I got the game, I didn't even know anything about it. I only got it because my boy was on there, and I kind of learnt it along the way. But most of the time, I had no idea what was going on, and I'm just now finally kind of understanding it. But my question is now, what game is good, or what game is coming out that is going to be really good for online play? To be honest, normally I'm a first-person shooter fan, although I am open to other games. I'm not Elder Scrolls. Everyone's on that right now, but I don't know if I can get into it. I'm not trying to get into Elder Scrolls or any like really RPG type of game like that. To be honest, the game I'd rather be playing right now is like a good fighting game. Like, I'm waiting for Tekken 7 to come out. I want to get Skate 4 when that comes out too, but Other than that, like, I have the Call of Duty at Black Ops 3 or whatever. Like, maybe I'll get that. I don't know. To be honest, no, because Destiny's way better than Call of Duty, I find. But Call of Duty is fun. Maybe I'll get back into playing Call of Duty then, because I like the first-person shooter against other players. So I guess that's PvP, player versus player. Now, in Destiny, the reason why Destiny is so great because it's mainly PvE, which is player versus environment, and you get to play on a team with your homeboys shooting up huge ass aliens and taking over planets, taking back planets and stuff. There is a PvP option in the game, which is pretty fun, but it's not anything like what Call of Duty is. So Call of Duty still kind of holds its own on that. But Destiny's PvP is pretty fun. But now that I'm thinking about it, Black Ops 2 was a pretty good game. I had fun with that one. I have the Advanced Warfare right now, but I don't really like it too much. I haven't been playing it. But maybe I'll get the Call of Duty. Maybe I'll just start playing Call of Duty again because kill sprees and stuff like that is fun. It's just the lagging was pretty bad in Call of Duty. I'm gonna go smoke this joint. You guys want to come with me? Probably do.